my name is Rainn, and welcome to my review channel. So for today's movie, I will be reviewing Ezra, directed by Tony Goldwyn and starring Bobby Cannavale, Robert De Niro, Rose Byrne, William Fitzgerald, Whoopi Goldberg, and Rainn Wilson. So, the film follows the adventures of Max, played by Bobby Cannavale. He is a stand-up comedian who has recently divorced his wife and has an autistic son. Despite his efforts with his ex-wife Jenna, played by Rose Byrne, their son Ezra, played by William Fitzgerald, is about to be expelled and sent to a special needs school. Thinking this is complete absolute BS, Max makes the totally wise decision to kidnap his son and take him on a cross-country road trip in an effort to appear on Jimmy Kimmel Live. So the performances are well done and feel very lived in. Bobby Cannavale is a natural as Max, a self-destructive comedian who is maxed out on passion but minned out on knowledge when it comes to helping with his son. Rose Byrne, she brings desperation and pathos to the role of Jenna, a mom just desperately at her ends trying to help her son function in the world. And William Fitzgerald, he breathes life into what kind of feels a bit at times like a stereotypical portrayal of autism. Not like music. This isn't like full-blown Simple Jack levels of bad. It just maybe feels a little bit well-worn. You know, he quotes movies. He, doesn't like to be touched. Again, it's not 100% stereotypical, but it does bear some of the hallmarks a little bit at times. And awkward casting choice notwithstanding, more on that in a bit, Robert De Niro, he gives a good performance as Stan, a perpetually angry and obsessive father to Max, who is desperately trying to keep Max from making the same mistakes that he did. And I will say, seeing Bobby Cannavale and William Fitzgerald interact off each other is really well done. They have good chemistry, and I believe them as a father-son duo that have made active, hard-won gains in the efforts to better communicate with each other. So where things become slightly undone is with regards to the writing, specifically as it pertains to autism. One constant recurring motif throughout the movie is that characters consistently self-diagnose themselves and others as being autistic. And I'm not sure if the film was being sincere or a tad facetious with its everyone's a little autistic mindset. But again, in my humble opinion, I don't wish to invalidate those who have self-diagnosed themselves with autism, but these characters are not autistic. Again, aside from Ezra, none of the characters read as autistic. I mean, some of them might be a tad obsessive, perhaps, but autistic? No. But the only thing less ideal than the film's approach to autism lies in its casting. For those not in the know, Robert De Niro for years has peddled false conspiracy theories regarding vaccines and their so-called link to autism, which is to say, they are not linked to autism. Vaccinate your kids. Anywho, I digress. I don't digress. That's part of the main point. Anyway. Robert De Niro, he promoted the anti-vaxxer film simply referred to as Vaxxed, a anti-vaxxer documentary promoted by Andrew Wakefield, a former, emphasis upon the former, doctor who made the infamous study that falsely linked the MMR vaccine to autism. Robert De Niro, he also tried to get this film screened at the Tribeca Film Festival in 2016, but he decided to pull it once there was a bit of an uproar for understandable reasons. And then in 2017, he partnered up with also anti-vaxxer and similarly named Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who is a 2024 presidential candidate at the moment, to have a press conference wherein, once again, Robert De Niro peddled false conspiracy theories linking the MMR vaccine to autism. So, again, while Robert De Niro, he gives a completely decent performance in the film, nevertheless, his presence feels disrespectful to those with autism. And I will be posting links down in the description below. So though its approach to autism could use some work, Ezra still benefits from a heartfelt script and a fun father-son dynamic. So with all that in mind, I will be giving Ezra 3 out of 5 stars. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. If you like this review and would like to see more like it, be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. And for today's comment section prompt of the day, what did you think of Ezra and why?